Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Spins away from defenders. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Burden. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. No chance to catch him. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. And the Hawkeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Fights off a defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Hawkeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The back's got it. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Burden. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up third down for this offense. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
The pass is caught, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the...
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Burden. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught out of the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9. Listen. Hey, Cam.
He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the running back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring.
6-9-1, Gators score.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that one.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Wade. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
They're going to run it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Burden. Close to the tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Okay, ready?
And the Hawkeyes looking to cash in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're going to run it. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Razor. Jackrabbit. Belly stunner. Pilot. Warning. Cut.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the senior quarterback off the target there, threw it behind him. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try the option play here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The Hawkeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And he's brought down out at the 46. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Escapes the pocket. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Wade. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Wade. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Got it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's sharp. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Hawkeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Penn State offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down after that running play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they will claim the second half lead.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Handoff heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Burden. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Might have to try the extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Picks up the first down and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. You guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The Hawkeyes with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Iowa. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Burden. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. The defense comes down with it.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Touchdown, Penn State, and they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Dropping back. It's Burden. The pocket breaking down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made inside the 10. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what. That's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10 back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. Coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. No huddle now for the offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Biggest plays they've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They jump in front here in the fourth.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to chuck it again. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa. An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Oh, and it's blocked. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Wade. Powering through. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.